Hey everyone, this is one of the few times I can actually say rise and shine and meet it, but not today. I feel like I kind of owe you guys something, especially after the last vlog where I kind of was just like, I'm in a terrible place. I want you guys to all know where I am. XYZ. I kind of opened myself up to all of you in extremely close way, I guess is a great way to put it. It's not a great way to put it. Things have been a lot better. That's for sure. So the past month, it's been that whole thing I said about my personal life kind of went to shambles real fast. I had unexpected news that my grandfather had passed away. That I was never really close with him, but it's still one of those weird things that once it happens, you kind of notice that weird hole in your life, the weird void, because like I said, I was never close, but the option to reach out and be close, to show him what I've accomplished with YouTube, to show him what I've done and make him proud, I guess, that option was gone. It was taken from me before I could actually become a full adult and show him, like, hey, I'm not just that small kid you knew forever ago for the few times you've actually met me and seen me. So that played a big role in it because, like I said, we weren't close, but with any loss in your family, you still kind of feel that hole. It's a weird void that's like, oh, I'll never hear another story about them. I won't hear XYZ. I don't even have the option to do these things if I so pleased. But that definitely wasn't the pinnacle of this last month of self-evaluation, I suppose. First time lost in the family, even if I wasn't super invested in that side of it, it was still weird. It still really is. Because like I said, especially after the first aftershock of finding out about it, the first 100 things I wanted to do was show what I've accomplished, show what I've done, show what his now 20-year-old grandson has done, has shown for himself to have achieved. That option was taken. As for me finally telling you my age, because for whatever reason I made that a huge secret between Twitch and YouTube where everyone would ask and I'd make it some joke out of it. I am 20 years old. I turned 20 February 3rd, so almost 2 weeks ago. Surprise, I guess. Sorry. So realistically, I don't know why I'm recording this. It might not be a video. I said that last time, because we all know how I do things, but I didn't anticipate releasing a video where I just poured my soul out to now several thousand people that actually saw it when I thought it would just get washed away and forgotten about. But I thought I owed more than just, hey, I'm in a terrible place. I'll see you guys all later. Here's some more videos of stuff that I've been wanting to do for a while. That past month was easily the darkest time of my life so far, because obviously there's a lot more things that could go worse, but we're looking to the positives here. For the first time in a while, I want to focus on the positives. The sudden shift was definitely jarring, because I didn't expect it to suddenly change the way that it did, so aggressively, so quickly, so without closure. It just was suddenly over, and I was expected to move on with my life. Now, that's all fine and good, but that's not at all what I saw coming, and it was devastating, as it would be for anybody. A lot of the comments was like, this is just a relationship, move on, that it doesn't matter, there'll be plenty more, and that's not the point. It's not the point that this could happen again. It's not the point that someone else could do this. It's not the point that it's whatever, move on. It was still a huge chunk of my life for quite some time, and having that suddenly just taken away without me even being a part of that decision or conversation, obviously it's going to shake me quite a bit. Realistically, however, this has made me more dedicated. You can call it a distraction, you can call it me trying to prove something, but this has made me more dedicated to what I do as a whole now more than ever. I don't know why. I can't explain it. But all I can see doing is proving myself. Whether it be to me, I maybe have something to prove to myself, maybe it's something to prove to all of you at home and everyone else that joins us later on in the journey, or everyone that even has left or will leave. I have something to prove. And you can call that whatever you want, but realistically, the best phrase I've ever heard is it's fuck you energy. It's one of the strongest, fastest feelings that you can feel. Not just you're angry at something, so you're going to do something. No, it is literally a driving force that is telling me to keep going. It's a feeling that I want to and I need to accomplish something. YouTube has been a great distraction with my, whatever you want to call it, my road to recovery, the road so far, the road to me being me again. And that's fine. I am more than fine with that because I have actually felt like I've reclaimed a part of me. And once again, you can say, over emotional, he's oversharing, he's reaching for attention. I don't care. Because realistically, what I learned from that whole thing, there's going to be people that are there to help you. They're going to be there to actually get you through whatever the mess you're in, no matter who it is, no matter what the problem is. But it's also going to be the people that tell you you're fake. The people that tell you that you're fake with emotion you're conveying to a single person or to a group of people is plain wrong and disgusting. If somebody came to you and say their darkest time of their life, they're contemplating something terrible, and they may or may not act on it, and you tell them to drop the act, you're not gaining something. You're not proving that you're the bigger person. You're not proving that you actually care. You're saying, yeah, your situation's not that bad. Get over it. Act like an adult. You don't get the ability to tell someone how they feel. You don't get the ability to decide how somebody feels in that moment. Yeah, you might not want to care. You might not want to help. It's just senseless noise to you. But if that person is scared and is terrified that they've hit a low point in their life and they're reaching for literally anybody to talk to, and the first person they reach is drop the act, then you are disgusting. And you are part of the problem. You know, I did open myself up to that form of criticism. I made this extremely emotionally charged video. Whether you deemed it overdramatic or for attention, that's on you, because I know the truth about how I felt and where my headspace was at. And once again, you can take this video as me claiming for more attention. I just need all of the drama. I just need all of the support. I don't care. I really don't. Because the past month has taught me that people are going to walk in and out of your life. How you take and receive what happens isn't 100% in your control. There's going to be things that you can control about the situation. There's going to be things you cannot control. And at the moment, obviously, what you can't control will destroy you. But what you can control can end up being something creative, something helpful, something to actually get yourself to get the kick that you needed. The energy that I have, especially lately, in my personal life, in making videos, and communicating with the community that we have built, it would not be here if I didn't feel such a strong level of fuck you. It's certainly one way to handle it. Is it the best? I have no idea. I'm just a guy who's sitting at 5 a.m. talking to a camera. The support that I received as a whole, it was amazing. It was unexpected because I didn't expect to get such a positive response. But obviously, talk to anybody who has anybody talking to them constantly, and the only thing they'll see is the negative. I saw the positivity, but the positivity could be this high, the negativity could be this high, but the scales get shifted so easily from a few people whose opinions shouldn't even matter to you or to me. But like I said, I'm doing great. I have my low moments, in day-to-day life. Week to week, this could have been a great week. This could have been a terrible week. That's fine. It's all a part of me reclaiming who I think I actually am. And trust me, it's been difficult. It's been difficult when the positivity you do see feels hollow. It feels like it's being given to you because, well, this person's very needy and just making a lot of noise right now, so let's just give it to him and hope he stops and goes away. This will solve the problem. No, that's not how people work as a whole. Unfortunately, the past few weeks, I've had amazing support from friends, from fans, from all of you at home. But it only takes one negative person to take away what 1,000 can do. But realistically, that's why I do this. That's why I have this channel. That's why I'm dedicated now more than ever. Is because if you go back 3 years to one of the first times I ever talked to what little of a community and group and following that I had, I said flat out, what I hope to achieve with this channel is to build a community worth being proud of. To look back and realize, look at what I've done. Look at what I've created with all of you and your help. Because none of this is alone. And now more than ever, I don't feel alone. I have the support of you guys. I have the support of friends and family. And like I said, at times, it can feel hollow. I think to anybody, somebody just saying, hey, you're doing great. Keep up the good work. You're a great person. It just feels patronizing, which isn't fair for me to say, because whoever sees is going to be like, is he talking about me? Did I not do enough? No. Everybody who reached out played an amazing role in me reevaluating everything. I owe you guys a lot. My friends and family, to all of you at home, whether you're here in America, whether you're halfway across the world. If you're halfway across the world, I read your comments and a lot of the time hoped it was positive. Because Google Translate can be very misleading. I mean, one of my favorite comments I read was, this is just a breakup, watch porn, and get over it. That both made me laugh, and it was like, not quite, but I really do appreciate everybody that was here for me when I was like, well, I really do appreciate everyone that was here to help me when I needed it, when I didn't even know that I needed it, because come a month ago, I thought about just giving up YouTube. What was the point? What was I going to do? What was I hoping to achieve? What was the reason to keep going with this? Just go to a normal, 9-to-5 job in an office somewhere that I hate. The creativity in my mind slowly just drifting away further and further as I file another form. That's not the kind of person I am. It's not the kind of person anybody really is. Everybody has creativity somewhere. You just have to find out what it is. I found mine really easy and really fast. It's always been videos. It's always been editing. It's always been interacting and entertaining. And when I made the video talking about I feel lost, that's what I was referring to. I didn't want to entertain. I didn't want to keep making videos. I wanted to quit and move on and pretend that I never existed in general, let alone the internet. Just pretend like goodbye me. But seeing the support that I was given, once again, from friends, family, fans, everybody at home, everyone who actually cares, it blew me away. Because not everyone can wake up and realize the kind of support they have. Everyone forgets it. Things can change in seconds. That's a terrifying thought. If you let it consume you, it will. You could lose this tomorrow. You could lose that. You could lose your car. Some person could steal it. Or you could lose the loved one. Whether it be a relationship, whether it be a parent, a grandparent, siblings, anything. That's a very morbid thought. And the point is, care about something while you have it. Don't lose sight of the reason you're doing it. Because if I'm not working harder today to improve tomorrow, then there is no point in me doing this. If it's just good enough, it's good enough. No one will know but me, it's good enough. Then there is literally no point in doing anything. But if you're not working today to do what you want to do tomorrow, then it seems like a loss of a day. The past month has shown me I stopped improving. I stopped caring. And that's when it got to the darkest and scariest I've ever felt. Because I've never been someone to stop caring. Never been somebody to give up on something I care about. And I was forced to do that in one way or another. And I refuse to lose something like this, like you guys, a community, a group of people to be proud of, just because how I was forced to feel by someone else. It's not me blaming any specific person, any specific group of people. It's more of a byproduct of it. The byproduct of feeling that way is what led me to the very quick and, lucky for me, fast bounce back of I don't want to give up. I have never been someone to give up because something is more difficult or something takes more work. But for a while, that's how I felt I was. I was the person to give up. I just move on. But that's not what I'm doing. I'm not giving up on the channel. I'm not giving up on you guys, my friends, my family. I'm not giving up on me. It's where I stand. I'm still here. I'm still going to do this every single day that I am capable of. Whether it be one super project today, 2 smaller ones the next day, or 1 in a couple days. Missing this has made me realize that I'm not done. This isn't where it ends. And it's not going to end because I gave up. It's going to end with me deciding I've hit a ceiling. It's not going to end with me giving up. It's not going to end because someone told me I can't do something, because I can't make it somewhere doing something that I love to do. In the end, this is a catch-up video because I lost sight of a lot of things. Usually it takes someone with like crazy higher numbers, a crazy higher ego, and 1,000 other things to think that, nah, I lost my way. But even I feel like I did. If I was entertaining 2 people compared to a few thousand, I feel like I'd still feel that way. Or I would have still felt that way. But like I said before, never felt more dedicated towards this, towards you guys, and towards the fuck you energy that I've always needed, because I'm not stopping here. We are not stopping here. I'm not saying we're going to be the best on YouTube. We're going to be the best out there. Everyone's going to know my name and love me. Because realistically, that's not realistic. But I'm not stopping until I know I've made an impact. Until I know I've made a mark. And even then, why would I? At that point, you made an impact, just dig a little deeper. There's a lot of goals here. There's a lot of mindsets. There's a lot to do. And I'm just getting started. We're at the top of the mountain. But realistically, we're only halfway up. And by the time 2019 rolls around, it's going to climb to the top. And then from there, we're only halfway up to the next one. So let's set a goal. In 2018, let's hit 20,000 subs. I know we can do it. It's not a question of how we'll do it. It's more when. We're going to get there. Even if I have to make 9,000 accounts and do it myself, we will get there. And then from there, who knows? It's been a lot of self-reevaluation and connecting with a lot of people that I never thought I would. Talking to people that tore me down instead of helping me build myself back up. And it's taken them to make me realize I don't need that. I don't need the approval and opinions of people who should be irrelevant. which is very much easier said than done, because even at your brightest moment, you'd be like, but what does that guy who didn't like me think about me? Does he like me yet? No? Well, I guess that I'm doing something wrong. No, that's not a mindset that's healthy. That's not one that you need. Because I sat down and I watched my own video of me talking that sad, that depressed, that dark. And I didn't recognize myself. I will always be the person to bring positive energy and to give 110% for you. If you're at 10%, I will give everything I've got to get you back to feeling 100%. And that is who I am at my core, at my center of being. I'm not someone to give up on people, on projects, on anything. And that's where we are. I've been talking for 30 minutes. I feel like I'm going to get up in the morning and realize, oh my God, I didn't say a single relevant thing this entire video. But I feel like it's stuff I had to say, whether I keep it to myself or I share it with all of you. It's something I needed to do. Because realistically, I could edit this and put it in a folder and look back on it in 6 months. Or a year. Or 2. Or 6 if we're still here doing this. YouTube might implode on itself by then. Who knows? But until the day they shut the domain down, or I lose everything in a crazy fire, and even then I'd probably still try to do it somehow, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not giving up because someone made me feel like I should. The long and the short of it is, be sure to care for the people that are with you now, because you might not know where they'll be tomorrow. You don't know what situation you'll be in tomorrow or next week or in a month. So care about what you have while you have it. Work today so you can be happier tomorrow. Because that's what everybody needs. If you have a driving force behind you to do something, anybody can be unstoppable. And that's how I feel for the first time in a very long time. I feel unstoppable. I feel like we can accomplish something. And this could be the 5 a.m. no sleep talking. But I can see us there. As long as you do. Because I can't do it alone. I'm just a guy with a camera and way too much time on my hands. I think I've said enough inspirational ramble. I feel like I've gotten everything I've thought internally out for the past month and a half that I haven't shared. But it's been an amazing experience going from such a low and feeling alone to realizing I have all the support anybody could ever ask for. And I'm sorry that for a while it felt like that wasn't enough, but I have everything I need in myself, in my life, and from you all. And I can never pay that back. It's the worst trade ever. I hope I was able to convey something in this video, not just rambling, not just making you think, oh no, he's sad again. Get the nice comments out. Get the love out. I mean, that's appreciated, and you should share that always, but that's not what this is this time. This is me showing you that you guys made an impact in my life, and it's not going to waste. I want to make you guys proud. I want to make myself proud. 2017 was amazing for us, and the channel and all of this. We got monetized. We stayed monetized through the separate programs we got putting in place to cap the smaller creators, and because of you all, we stayed there. We're still in there. I owe that to you. We hit subscriber milestones that I thought were like a decade down the line. I was at 200 subs not even a year ago, and now we're over 11,000 and growing and fluctuating each day. It depends if it's a good day or a bad day, but we've done so much in a small time. So I'm not going to let the first few miserable weeks of a year dictate how I feel for the next 11 months. And that's the message I want to convey. This year is just getting started, and so are we. As a whole, we're just going to get stronger, and we're going to build that community that I talked about 3 years ago. Almost 3 years ago now. And that is probably the most exciting feeling that I've had in a very long time. Thank you guys all so much for your support, for your help, for the love and outpouring everything that I never thought that I could get from making stupid videos on the internet. It means the world to me. And I hope I can make you proud, and I hope I can show that your voices are heard. I hope that I decide to share this with all of you, because I think that somewhere in this mess of a conversation, one-sided conversation, I conveyed something to take home with you, to listen to, or just to be like, that guy's back on the internet making noise and needing attention. That's a shame. But seriously, last time, thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for helping me build what I originally was laughed at for trying. And it's building up a community like you guys that I can be proud of and be happy with. So thank you. I'm proud of all of you. And I hope that you can make someone else's life as positive as you have made mine so far. But thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for sitting through however long this rambly mess has been. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Bye.